Christian?
I am Christian.
Heck yeah. All right, keep it going, guys.
How's everyone doing today? So, in case you can't tell, I'm pretty nervous because this is actually my first time performing stand-up. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Not only that, this is the realization of a childhood dream I've always had. Kind of fitting on top of that, tomorrow is my 24th birthday, so. So yeah, with that in mind, like, you guys kind of gotta laugh, because if you don't, it's kind of fucked up on your part. But it's okay if you don't laugh, because if you do the math, I was actually born the day before 9/11, so I'm used to a bombing occurring during this week anyways. I did not expect to get this far, holy shit. So yeah, I'm about to be 24, which is pretty crazy. It's a really weird age bracket to be a part of, because especially in the Gen Z era, we all compare ourselves to one another, which is not healthy. The only person that I compare myself to is my father, which in theory sounds healthy, but it's really not, especially considering everything my dad did by the time he was my age. So my father, at age 15, came to this country from Mexico. At age 19, he was married. And by age 21, he was a land and homeowner. Like I said, tomorrow I will be 24. And I just realized that the little knob on the toaster is for the minutes that you want to toast the bread, and not the levels of toastiness, so. You know, we're at different stages of life, but on the same trajectory, I would say. But yeah, I currently work in healthcare, but the first job that I had for a long period of time was working at a Safeway. Well, my first job ever was working at a Subway. And they had a different level of toastiness for the bread there, so it's a completely different story. Working at Safeway was interesting, specifically the night shift, which is what I had. What's really interesting about working the night shift at Safeway is you kind of befriend the homeless people that live there on a daily occurrence, and you get to know them personally. My favorite one, his name was Chris. We called him the Ninja because he was a supposed black belt. No one knew if it was true, but I tell you what, man, he won the weekly knife fights every night. And every night when the police were called, he got away. So he's definitely a black belt in some regard and a ninja in others. The awkward part about my relationship with Chris was I've always been a hard worker, so I was climbing up the ranks at Safeway. I started out as a bagger at 16. That's when I met Chris. He wasn't a ninja at this point, but. And then I became a cashier. At some point, he got the black belt. Don't ask me, I don't know. Eventually, I got promoted to nighttime manager. And you can imagine the look of horror on Chris's face when he saw that I was the one to call the police on him during the weekly night fight. I've broken up with girls who have had less horror on their face when I saw this face. But that's all I had tonight. Thank you guys for your time, and thank you so much.
Keep it going for Chris.